How's it going, everyone? Welcome back to Torment. I've made it out into the Hive. Let's talk to Angry Hive Dweller. I'm sure he'll have something just super pleasant to say. You see a man in old and tattered clothes. As you approach him, he makes a detour to avoid you and keeps walking. Hey, hold on for a moment. The man ignores you, begins to walk faster. Hey, hold on a moment. He turns, glancing briefly to the right and left of you as if looking to see if you have any friends with you. He draws a dagger. You'd best leave me be, or you'll be wearing this steel between your ribs. Calm down, I just had some questions. Or attack him. You know what? I don't think I have any weapons equipped right now. I'm still totally just rocking fists. So calm down, I just had some questions. He scoffs. I'm sure you do, and I have no questions for the likes of you. Piss off. Fuck him. I don't like this guy. I'm gonna start attacking him. I don't remember exactly how attacking works. I think you just start laying into him. Equip a weapon and get a scalpel out. Oh, I beat him. I guess he wasn't that difficult. I was really panickedly trying to get my items out in time. Fine. I get your bracelet. That's what you get, old man, you old angry bastard. This is mine now. I honestly don't know if it does anything, but I'm keeping it, and fuck you. That's how this is gonna go. So just deal with that. I'm gonna throw away some of this shit because I don't really think I need it anymore. None of that. I don't need any of that, I don't think. The Post. This guy looks like he's just another zombie. This filthy-looking corpse is in sad shape. Its shoulders are slumped and one of its legs is broken, causing it to lean to one side. Stains cover it from head to toe. Judging from the smell and the texture, the stains run from rotten fruit to mud and bird droppings. To add to the indignity, graffiti has been carved into its body. Oh, that's disgusting. What kind of sick freak is doing that? And several notices have been nailed into its chest, back, and head. Oh, I see. It's like a signpost. It's where people are posting their bulletins and stuff. That's really disgusting. I thought I was in bad shape. Don't all those nails hurt? The corpse makes no response. Examine the corpse. Despite the many stitches, the corpse's rotting skin is peeling in several places, revealing long stretches of muscle and bone. You'd guess that this zombie is frequently used as target practice. The fruit and mud stains aside, some of the tears in the skin still have rocks and bites of glass lodged in them. Bits of glass. One wicked-looking cobblestone is still embedded in the side of its head. Examine the graffiti and notices. I wonder if there's like a quest I can get from reading the notices on this guy. A number of the leaflets have been ruined by rain, but some of them are still legible. One tacked to his back is from something called the Office of Vermin and Disease Control. The one on his forehead looks like they just stapled it right to his forehead. Looks like a bill of fare for a restaurant. One on his chest looks like an official notice, and another to be some sort of want ad. Ignore the notices. Look at the vermin one. To those Hive citizens wishing gainful employ by the most honorable and generous Sigil government, inquire forthwith at the Office of Vermin and Disease Control to help stem plagues of brain rats. Wow, there's a lot of typos here. It's not the game designers, it's whoever wrote the shitty post. Bounties paid, copper given for each rat tail brought. Tails must be genuine and from rat only. No cat, dog, or fiend tail accepted. Office several streets south and west of Mortuary Gate in Lower Hive. Ask for official inspector in charge, the respected Phineas T. Lort. I'm not sure that 39. For a second, I thought he was writing a bunch of X's and O's at the end. He was like, oh, kisses, thanks for the rats. Examine some other notices. The official notice, maybe? Public notice, by the order of the Judiciary Council and in accordance with the citizenry of Sigil, let it be known that those defacing a registered servant of the Dustmen, either by graffiti, malicious attack, or by posting notices, will constitute felonious assault, and the perpetrator will be answerable for the vandalism of said servant by the order of the Hall of Speakers. So they're basically saying, don't graffiti, they're post-zombies. Maybe you want to just get like a slab of wood or like a cork board or something like that. I'm not sure if a walking, rotting zombie is the best way to do this. I want to check out the graffiti specifically. The graffiti runs from obscenities about the dustmen to slogans glorifying what appears to be local gangs. One piece of graffiti catches your eye. Someone has carved the name Farod on the corpse's left arm and then slashed an X across it. Oh, so people aren't big fans of Farod, the guy that I'm here trying to look for. Let's... Ooh, Harlot? I don't know. I want to get a little further into the Hive. I'm tempted to stop and talk to like everyone I come across. Get out of here, Anna. You were mean. I don't want to talk to Anna anymore. I'm tempted to just talk to every single little person, but I just want to have a minute to like kind of explore the Hive. Also, who was it? There's collectors in the Hive, and they're the ones who were like bringing in dead bodies, and I think there was also someone said Farod is in the Hive. Someone I'm looking for is supposedly in the Hive. Oh, I just wandered into a new area. Oh, so sorry, I need to backtrack for just a second there. What was this area I just came from, if not the Hive? This is also the Hive. Okay, so I don't want to leave just yet, but now I know that I can take off down that way if need be. Oh, so maybe Harlot isn't a person's name. That's just like what they are. Seems to be several of those around. Cooler your heads here, Cutter. So I don't really know what the Harlots are. Let's talk to this one hanging out in the dark shadows. You see a tired-looking woman dressed in a tight leather bodice and leggings. The odor of cheap perfume surrounds her like a cloud. I didn't want to assume Harlot meant prostitute, but I'm starting to really think that it means prostitute. Her face is covered with a mask of crude makeup. She smiles as she sees you. "Why don't you stay and chat with me a bit, love?" My wonderful prostitute voice. That's how I just fantasize that all prostitutes should sound. "Greetings." The woman looks coyly at you. "Now you look to be a blood who's lost something. Mayhap I can..." I'm not committing to that voice, that's terrible. "Mayhap I can help you find it, Cutter." She smiles slightly. "Oh? What good fortune. We probably lost what we're looking for. Back at your kit, miss." "Actually, I'm missing a journal. Maybe you can help me find what I'm missing, miss." Presumably she's just luring me in to like rob me or something, but I might want to see how this plays out. I'm not missing anything, but I did have some questions. I'll ask her about the journal, and obviously she's not going to have it, but I assume she's going to respond with like, "Oh yeah, I have it." She seems confused. "What are you about?" "Okay, forget the journal. Maybe you can help me find what I'm really missing." Her tone becomes businesslike. "Hey, love, now there's the matter of a finder's fee." "I see, how much?" "Some coppers for a glance at what you're missing, and 10 coppers to actually find what you're missing." So would she just strip, or would she just like stare at my dick? Because I think I would. I don't know if that's worth a lot of coppers. I assume the glance means looking at her, not her looking at me, because she's doing that right now, and it's free. I mean, my dick's not out, but I am just kind of wearing like a little, what's it called? Like a little, just a loincloth or whatever, so it might be partially out. If it gets a little gusty or whatever, it might just kind of like blow the loin to the side, and there you go. You get a glance at some nameless doink. Forget it, I have some questions instead, because I guess I just don't have the money. The woman frowns. "I'm not a tout," she frowns, then rubs 2 fingers together. "Unless you got some jink to pay for my time." "I can pay you. How much?" "For ye," she studies you critically, 7 coppers, no more, no less. Other questions of a deeper chant will cost you more. I'm broke as fuck. Your loss. When you get tired of losing things and need to find some things, love, you come see me. Keep that in mind." "Chief, can you sport me some jink? It's been a long time, it has." "I suppose it can't hurt. Well, I don't really have the money." "I'm not even going to ask how you intend to accomplish this." The woman breaks in. "It's twice the cost for the mimmer, or any other degenerate." "Mimmer?" "Mimmer's a talking encyclopedia." We've been over that. He's given me that response before. "Don't sweat it, Morty. From the looks of her, I'm probably saving you from dying twice." May a pox shrivel your innards. You have the stink and fashion sense of a goat herd, and you're twice as ugly.
Oh, it's all right.
Morty stares, hypnotized, as the harlot lets loose a stream of obscenities. At the end of the verbal avalanche, Morty is silent for a moment, then turns to you. Wow, Chief. Got a few more taunts for the old arsenal? He turns back to the harlot, who is catching her breath. I'm also in love. Well, glad that we found out that Morty's fetish is like abuse. If someone is to be, apparently he's also into dead people, but if they're dead and abusive to him, verbally abusive, oh man, you know Morty's gonna be getting his rocks off for that. Although I don't think he's really got rocks to get off per se. What's this thug? What are you doing? What kind of trouble are you trying to start over here? You see a heavy-set looking man. He has a stone-faced expression. Greetings. The man looks at you for a moment, grunts, then raises his hand, revealing a wicked dagger. He smiles evilly and begins twirling it in a menacing arc. Farewell. Yeah, I'm not going to talk to someone. Oh, fuck, is he going to attack? We'll get this shit out of here. Attack him right back then. 2-on-1? What kind of shit is this? I regret getting involved in this. I didn't know characters were going to flee like that. Well, now I got some copper. Maybe I better go get Morty laid. I also, oh right, I can run. I gotta chase after this guy. Fucking get back here. You can't start that kind of shit and then just run away. I'm gonna fucking kill you. That's how this is gonna go down, you bag of shit. Yeah. So how about that? What kind of shit do you have? Ooh, a bronze ring. I already have a bracelet. Now I got a ring. It doesn't say what anything does. Oh, here we go. Okay, so bronze ring. This crude bronze ring looks like it might have doubled as someone's nose ring in the past. Ew, gross. Despite the dents and scratches, it might be worth a few coins at the local merchant. Oh, so let's just keep it in the inventory then. No need to wear it. Bronze bracelet. This thick bronze bracelet is heavy, simple, and uninteresting. You could probably sell it at a local merchant. Alright, well, I guess I better not, like, deck myself out in all this bling if it's not actually going to be worth anything for me. But if this lady's gonna talk for 7, she said it would cost double for Morty. I don't know, I also kind of yelled a bunch of insults at her, so I don't know if she's gonna be willing to talk to me anymore. Maybe she forgets easily. Let's just try and get laid. Why the hell not? I'm curious. I want to push this outskirts of this game here. Now there's a matter of finder's fee. How much? Some cloppers for a glance. 10. Oh, yeah. I don't have 10 yet, I don't think. Oh, is there no option to actually do it? Well, never mind then. I guess I'm out of here. Maybe if I find more money, then I can try and come back and get me and Morty a little bit of action. But right now, I don't think I'm going to concern myself with it. Alright, I am kind of curious about all the dust men crowding around here. I want to see what's going on inside of this building. This dustman is dressed in long dark robes and his hands are folded into his sleeves. His head is bowed and he is chanting at a measured pace with the other dustmen around him. Greetings. The dustman appears to have heard you but does not look up. I would speak with you for a moment. The dustman lifts his head but does not stop chanting, keeping the same pace and tone as the other dustmen about him. What are you doing? The dustman ignores you, instead bowing his head and resuming his chanting. I want to speak with you. I'm just gonna... maybe I'll listen. I wanted to just bother the hell out of him, but maybe I'll just listen. All the dustmen carry the same exact tone and rhythm. The chant rises to a near shout every few minutes, then slowly fades in a way that reminds you of an echo. Ooh, that's very poetic. Once it fades completely, the dustmen speak several lines praising the true death, then begin their chant again. Leave them to their chanting. But let's go see what the heck they got going on inside of their little chapel here. Oh, I got someone to talk to. I got Quentin here. Who's this? I lost sight of whoever it was roaming around the side. Elderly Hive Dweller and Sev'Tai, who looks like they got like those goat legs or whatever, so they might be one of those demons. Death of names. Alright, we got some interesting characters here. Let's have a quick visit. The man before you looks to be middle of height and years. He is stout with a thick bullish neck and his shoulders are hunched, as if a great weight was pressing upon them. He wears an impatient look as he stares at the black monolith in front of him. Greetings. The man throws you a glance. There's room, Cutter. No need to ask my leave to stand here. Actually, I wanted to know what the monolith was. It's a tombstone for the plains, he scoffs. Graveyards of names are scratched on that rock. Can only hope my name's the one that'll split this stone in twain. He points at the base of the monolith. Quentin, right there, hammered in just hard enough to send the damn thing crashing down. Tombstone for the plains? Aye. Quentin smiles ruefully. The Dusties scratch the names of the dead on this monument here. He gestures around him. And on the walls of this place. Not enough space by my reckoning, but no matter. They do their best. Can barely read half the names. What are you doing here? Reading the new arrivals. Try and find a new one every day. Try and remember if I knew 'em. Nothing more. The dustmen record the names of all that have died on this monument? Aye, they scratch 'em on this rock and scratch 'em in the walls. Quentin scoffs. I don't know why they take the trouble to take a counting of the dead. The Dusties have more care for the living. The living? Aye, you know about the dustmen mourners that come to this place. They aren't mourning the dead, see? They're mourning the living. You can barely get a word in them edgewise without 'em asking to mourn some poor living Burke for you. Why do they mourn the living? I guess because they worship the true death so much. You got me there, Cutter, he shrugs. Might want to put the question to them. Seems to me the dead are thrice worth the pity of any poor sod living in this pit. He nods at the monument. Every name on there is blessed in my book, it is. Ever know anybody who came back after their name was put on there? You mean come back from death? Quentin shakes his head. Not a one, Cutter. Everything that lives dies, and that's the way of things. He shrugs. Still, considering the plains go on forever and all, I suppose anything's possible. I suppose so. I had some other questions for you. That's about it. That's all I got for you. I do want to talk to Sev'Tai, though. Oh, she just said my poor sisters. She's like mourning her sisters. This woman's face looks broken, and she's covered in scars. They look like bite marks and fingernail cuts. She's cradling the shreds of several rags in her hands and is staring emptily at the wall of the monument, at the names there. Greetings. Get you back! The woman's teeth peel back, displaying a row of black canines. What you want to Sev'Tai? What's the matter? What's wrong? Those chaos men wrecked my cart, attacked me, and killed 3 of my sisters who tried to stop them. Not sisters anymore. Now there's nothing but names on this memorial wall. Chaos men? Chaos men, a faction, they says. What they are is an addled bunch that runs wild through the hive and does whatever's they please. We never did no harm to them. Then they lope in like dogs and tear apart anything within their reach. Who are these chaos men who attacked you? They're a hiver gang, a bunch of addled sods that call themselves the Starved Dogs Barking or some such barmy nonsense. You know, I wouldn't mind penning some men in the dead book for some coin. You got the copper? We'll talk terms. Their actions were unjust. If you wish, I could see the matter as rectified. If 3 deaths they caused, then 3 deaths shall these starved dogs suffer. That seems very just. I guess I haven't fully decided which way I'm gonna lean. If I'm gonna be like chaotic, neutral, good, evil. Let's try and go a more righteous path and go for the rectifying. A copper earring in your purse if you pen 3 of those murdered sods in the dead book, Jig. I'll see to it that they're put in the dead book. Can you tell me where they might be found? Go out the south gate, spire word from there, then walk around the block until you come to a place where men run in circles, howling at the sig sky. There's the starved dogs, they are. Yeah, I've been to that block. It's the one with all the harlots and drunks south of here. I'll go there and return shortly. And I'll talk to Death of Names next time I come back. I might as well go take a quick look at where she's talking about. Is she talking about this spire here? Did I actually already manage to kill 2 of them? I'm thinking that I might have accidentally already started this quest. So I'll loop around this spire here and see if there's more more thug-like men just kind of prowling around. Ooh, we got another thug, so maybe this will round out the 3 that I'm trying to take out. You see a heavy-set looking man, stone face. He looks at you, grunts, raises a hand, attack him. It seems like this guy's probably one of the remaining thugs, I suppose. Hey, nice, I was healing right in the middle of battle there. Good work, nameless one. It would certainly help if you landed a fucking hit or 2, though. What kind of shit is this? What are you doing, man? You gotta fucking land a hit now and again. Oh shit, I got more thugs here now too. I don't know if I have enough health for this shit. What happened? I feel like I kind of glanced away and that one guy disappeared on me. Shit. This seedy looking thug reeks of trouble. Greetings. The man looks at you and spits at your feet. What? Looking for a fight, are you? Yes, I am. You ready? Yeah, fuck you. Let's just fight him and hope that we don't die. I'm not sure exactly what'll happen if I get killed here. Oh shit. Come on, that was it. I just land that one last hit on him, man. You're pretty fucked up, but you were still technically winning that battle. Don't let them get away. What the hell? Where'd they go? Why can't I find any of these thugs now? I don't want to try and fight one of these guys who's I assume they're still partially hurt, but when they get away from me like that, then I'm a little bit worried, and especially considering how much damage I've taken, I think I gotta learn how to fight a bit better before I start trying to take some of these guys on. This isn't going well. I think I just got lucky the first few times. So I guess next time when I come back, I can go talk to the Death of Names, and I can try and figure out how to fight properly and actually maybe win one of these battles. Try and round out a quest here. Because so far I haven't been doing so great on the quest side of things. Never went and found Craddock. Haven't finished this. Just didn't end up doing that. What if I just mark it as completed? Oh, I see. That's just switching back and forth. Yeah, we'll see if we can round some of that out next time. So thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you again tomorrow.